What is up, everyone? It is your boy Winster, and I am back at it again with another video. Today we are doing a recent pickup video. For those who don't know what that means that we are showcasing some recent pickups for the collection, for a deck that I'm working on, or for future endeavors. Before we get into today's video, guys, please be sure to make sure you guys sub to the channel. Make sure you guys turn on the notification if you guys want to stay up with all the content that is dropping. Also, check out all the other social media platforms, guys. Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. I actually made this video on Twitch, so if you guys want to go ahead and give me a follow there, I would really appreciate it. But let's jump right into today's video. I definitely want to showcase what I am working on and what I recently picked up. I ended up recently picking up Tri-Edge Master Quarter Century Rare, man. This card is absolutely beautiful. I ended up getting the secret rare when the set came out from the Brothers of Legend. But honestly, man, this does not do this card justice. It is such a beautiful card. I'm not the biggest fan of the quarter century foiling for the name, because it is like a gold lettering. I don't know if you could tell, but Starlight Rares are usually silver lettering or rainbow lettering. It's one of the two. But honestly, this card is immaculate, man. Such a beautiful card. I definitely think that this card is going to be pretty useful in the future. It's generic level 6 synchro. It has some pretty good effects. Draw the one, pop a card, or become a tuner. And a level 6 generic synchro, I mean, it can't get much better than that. And on top of that, it is a quarter century rare. Such a beautiful card. This is more than likely going to go in my collection. I definitely don't want to play it, as I don't want to ruin my card. But such a beautiful one, honestly. Such a beautiful card. I got another card because this is a card I actually don't have. I picked up a Kurikara. I actually don't have this card at all. This card is beautiful. I remember when this card first dropped in Power of the Elements, this card was like 12 bucks, right? But the moment it showed to be a very promising card, you know, you could tribute off cards, or it's good in the Cashier matchup, it's good in the Pearly matchup. But I actually ended up picking up one. I had some credit, and I'm like, you know what? I need to get started on the playset. So I ended up picking up the one. I need two more to complete my playset, but this card is amazing. I love how it looks. I wish I was definitely one of the smarter folk and picked it up when it first dropped, because it was super cheap. But this is going to be used for a generic, like, you know, sideboard cards, matchups. For Cashier Pearly, those decks at the time of recording of this video are still some of the more stronger decks, so definitely a good pickup. Hopefully I complete my set soon. If anyone wants to let go of their set, let me know. I am trying to pick up the other two. Obviously, I have been working on the Adventure Synchron deck, and I definitely wanted to pick up some junk Synchrons. I got some commons, but the commons were just not enough for me, honestly, man. So I ended up picking up some ultra rares. I got them, unfortunately, you know, not the greatest price, but they're pretty good. The next higher rarity of this card, I think, is like secret, and I don't know if there's like an ultimate rare or anything like that, but these are going to be used for the Adventure Synchron. I ended up getting a playset, but I just said, fuck it, you know, like, let's get a playset. I love the ultra rarity of this. How much do these cards cost? This card was about like $7. So I ended up getting 3. In Yu-Gi-Oh, you can only play 3 copies of every card. But I ended up getting this because I'm working on the deck. So this is going to go in one of my actual decks. But honestly, should have just picked up one, or just picked up one secret rare. It should have been enough. But they're really good. They don't have any damage on them. And hopefully I could find some sort of use in the what the hell? I cannot open this sleeve. And the Adventure Synchron. A lot of people are a fan of this card. Is Illusion of Chaos, man. I remember when this card was like 40 bucks. Like 40 bucks. Luckily I got it for a pretty cheap price. I got it for like 20, man. This card is just, oh my god. I don't know what it is. Ritual, secret rare, just, it looks fucking beautiful, man. Such a nice card. Again, this is just for draw power, so this has like a package. You get 2 Illusion of Chaos, 2 Magician Souls, and then you start drawing off of it, right? You'd send cards like, you know, the Adventure, Faithful Adventure to the graveyard. But yeah, this card is fucking amazing, man. Pretty great condition. I completed my set because I'm only going to be playing 2 at most. And, you know, it's still worth playtesting in the adventure stuff. So hopefully I get to use this. But, man, I'm glad that I completed, you know, my actual Illusion of Chaos package. One that I ended up picking up actually today, man. And honestly, this video is not going to do it justice. But I got to showcase. I got On Your Mark, Get Set Duel. This card is going for like 20 bucks, man. Like, this card is an anime card. It's a collector's rare, and it recently got released. But definitely worth a pickup, man. I definitely see this card just skyrocketing in price in the future. But look at this. Look how beautiful this card is. This is the highest rarity that you could get of the card. On Your Mark, Get Set Duel. It's pretty useful in the adventure Synchron. That's what it's mainly going to be used for, but it could also be used for collection. But this is definitely a scene from the first episode of 5Ds. I actually started watching the show. I actually never seen 5Ds, but I started watching it recently, and this was a pretty good scene, honestly. But that collector's rare, man. I definitely want to throw this in the deck, find some good use for it, but definitely worth picking up right now. It's super cheap currently, and I could only see these cards just skyrocket in price in the future. I picked up some Raigekis because I actually didn't have any. Again, unfortunately, they did not have a play set, so I just picked up 2. They're going for pretty cheap. Just a really good staple in my honest opinion. Definitely worth picking up, so I ended up picking up 2. The secret rares are probably the best version of it in my opinion. But actually became really cool, really close with our local card shop, and he literally just gave me this. Given it's super cheap, but I'm like, yo, I need the copy of Branded and Lost because I don't have a super rare copy. This is supposed to go with my junk Synchron stuff because it is a warrior, but I ended up picking up a reinforcements of the army, man, in that ultra rare, oh my god, legendary collection, Joey's World. This card is beautiful, man. Look at that. I bought it off one of our local sellers here. Definitely gonna use this if I end up using the junk package, or you know, finding a use for Junk Warrior. But definitely a classic card. Everyone knows Rhoda. Reinforcements of the army. I ended up picking up a Book of Moon. This is like mod to like damage, guys. Look, it got a little ding at the bottom. It got a ding at the back. Look at the top. It's demolished, but like I'm definitely gonna keep it. I'm not planning on selling this, and I need 1 more to complete it, and I got it for a really good price. So definitely worth a pickup. Secret Rare Book of Moon. My collection is almost complete, guys. Again, it's really good in the current format, so definitely worth picking up. Like, this card is beautiful. I honestly should have picked up the set because they're just going for so cheap right now. I got Arrive in Light. Very useful in the adventure Synchron stuff. So I definitely think that picking these up right now currently because they're just so cheap is definitely worth it. Honestly, again, this video does not do this card justice, but look how beautiful this is, man. That Secret Rare, man, so beautiful. And it actually came out a while ago. I forgot the name of that set, Dawn of Majesty, I think, maybe. But I definitely am considering even picking up a set of this. I'm actually just a big fan of this card, but I definitely think this card is going to have a lot of use in the future, and considering that they're going for so cheap, it's just worth it's definitely worth pulling currently, or it's definitely worth picking up right now because they're just going for like nothing. I picked up a playset of Spellbound, man. For those who don't know, these came out pretty good while ago. Darkwing Blast, back when the Bystials actually first dropped. But this is Spellbound, man. All face-up monster opponent currently controls cannot be tributed or used as material for fusion, synchro, exceed, or link summon until the end of this turn. It's D-Barrier, just a quick play spell. I definitely think people are sleeping on this card. This card is super cheap, has only 1 printing, super nice art. Like, look at this art, and I think it's a TCG exclusive. I could be wrong, but look at this art, man. This art is actually fucking creepy, but I definitely think this card has a lot of use. And definitely worth picking up because they're going just so cheap, man. Such a fucking cheap card. But I ended up picking up a playset, and I'm gonna try to implicate or actually add it to maybe one of my decks in the future, because again, the card is just so good. It's definitely D barrier, yes, only for one turn, but like honestly, that's all you need if you hit your opponent at the right place. I ended up picking up a playset of Ultimate Slayer. I remember I actually ended up pulling one back when they first dropped, and I ended up selling it just like for like I think like 40 or 50 bucks. These are going for fucking super cheap, like what, 20% of that, if that. So I ended up picking up a playset. I definitely think once like Kashtira like fall out of popularity, once those cards get hit, I think these are gonna skyrocket. Because again, Ultimate Slayer, you know, you have to send to the graveyard for cost, which does suck. But it's great that your opponent can't respond to it, and it's a spell card. I wish it was a quick effect, but definitely great card, and I definitely see having some use in the future. Something like Forbidden Droplet. I think Forbidden Droplet's a little bit better, because you send and they can't respond with that. But this card can't be responded to with monster effects, which is super good. And there's a lot of great extra deck monsters that get great effects when they get sent to the graveyard by any means. So definitely worth picking up in my honest opinion. Another one for the collection, and definitely something that I am working on. I ended up picking up a CR Faithful Adventure. Again, this card is going for pretty cheap. The adventure package, it was probably one of the more popular packages of recent memory, and I definitely thought it was a really good idea to you know, pick up maybe some of the cheaper cards like Faithful Adventure. This card super useful, right? You only play the one of. The one side is that it does have fucking terrible fucking centering. Look at that centering. Look, it's fucking atrocious, but such a beautiful card, man. I'm a big fan of like Collector's Rare. Collector's Rare, I am a fan of. I love it. Hopefully I will play this, but it's more than likely just going to go on my binder because, you know, I'm not trying to fuck up my cards. Hopefully they hold good value in the future, and then, you know, maybe I do a little bit of a come up. That's not the plan, but I definitely wanted to pick up a Faithful Adventure CR. Shout out to my local homie. It gives me some pretty good deals on these cards. Okay, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like this series? Do you like it when I showcase what I recently picked up? I'm a huge fan. I like showcasing. I like showing you what I'm working on, what I'm cooking. Hopefully, I maybe do some YouTube shorts on some of these videos. But let me know if you guys like this series. I want to continue to do it. I want to give some feedback from you guys. So I do appreciate your guys' support. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check you guys and see you on the next one. Peace out.